Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm the Water Boatman.
And I am Jimmy the Stache.
And this is Boatman
And the Stache.
What are we going to be talking about today, Jimmy?
Well, today on Boatman and the Stache, we've got a little bit of awesome things prepared to you. Today we're going to be talking about the dance called the Harlem Shake. We're going to be talking about our new Let's Plays that we are going to be doing soon. We're also going to be talking about what we did for Valentine's Day. And to end it, we're going to have a little fun improv story thing for you guys.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's get right into it. So the Harlem Shake.
The Harlem Shake.
I guess a good point to start with is we aren't going to be doing one.
No, at least not at this moment. We do not have a Harlem Shake planned. Everybody else has, but you know.
It's kind of funny because my Deadpool connection on Facebook has been saying, you know, I'd really like to see you do a Harlem Shake. And I almost don't have the heart to tell him I don't have anyone who would be willing to do that with me.
Yeah. And to explain the Harlem Shake, for those of you that are completely in the dark, for those of you that probably miss Gangnam Style and other things, let us be your guide to explain exactly what the Harlem Shake is.
Shall I explain the format of a Harlem Shake video?
If you wish.
Okay. So picture this. There is a room full of people. The music begins. There's a man, usually a man, maybe a woman, standing in the middle of the room, dancing with a hat or some kind of object covering their face.
Also, it's noted that the dance isn't necessarily any kind of planned dance at all. It's just basically moving around or flailing or something.
Yeah, some people do the Bernie, some people do a pelvic thrust, the pelvic woo, if you will. But either way, it basically amounts to after the line, now do the Harlem Shake is spoken, basically it just goes completely bananas.
Yes. The idea of it is that everything's pretty much completely still, and there's just one guy doing something, and then the tension builds as the song gets more and more. And, you know, they're still not doing anything, and then all of a sudden, once that drop hits where they're like, do the Harlem Shake, all of a sudden it jump cuts to everybody who was just sitting there doing whatever boringly is now all of a sudden going bananas and, like, throwing things everywhere or just flailing incredibly, or, like, I don't know, I've seen people, like, take their shirts off and throw them over. It's pretty ridiculous stuff. And at this point, it's pretty much the new Gangnam Style.
I mean, I will never accept it as a replacement for the Gangnam Style because, honestly, Gangnam Style is one of those things that became popular very quickly. Mm-hmm. To be perfectly honest, to give you a little history lesson on the Harlem Shake, it came about last year, in about August of last year, and it was not super popular, but it's also one of those things that you kind of have to be out there for a little while to get it. I
mean, it only really exploded like in the past couple of weeks, maybe month, I think. I mean, I only started hearing about it maybe a couple of weeks ago. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, don't quote me on when it actually gained popularity, but I haven't really been following it until like a couple of weeks ago. So as far as I know, that's when it really started exploding everywhere.
But yeah, I mean, it really, when it comes right down to it, the Harlem Shake only gained popularity this month, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even aware that it lasted that long, or that it was that long ago, so kudos to you for knowing that. You did your research.
Kudos to Rhett and Link, because they were the ones who told me not 20 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
Over 20 minutes ago, but still.
Right.
Their Good Mythical Morning this morning was talking about the Harlem Shake a little bit.
I will have to check this out, because I have yet to see this, and I am a very big fan of Rhett and Link. But that's another topic for another day. I feel like it's time for us to move on. We spent about 4 minutes talking about that. So, on to our next topic, which is the Let's Play videos that we're going to start doing.
Yes, sir. Now, I've been doing a little bit of Let's Plays when it comes to video games like Minecraft. I think I did one, maybe two, Happy Wheels. But Jimmy and I it never connected in my head. And I was like, Jimmy, you play Minecraft, don't you?
Of course I do.
And so, naturally, I made us a couple of skins using MC Skin 3D, and now we play from time to time whenever it works.
Yep. So expect some Let's Play videos of Minecraft and maybe just random funny things that we feel like Let's Playing. We're still working out the kinks, so don't expect anything just yet, but we're working through it. So we'll have that done in a matter.
We'll get working on it. It's one of those things that you can't get it quite right until you know what you're doing.
Exactly. We're still in the process of figuring everything out, to be honest.
But anyway, look forward to those, and I guess it's time to move on. We just touched on that, so...
Yep. Next up is Valentine's Day, which was, it was a little while ago. It was about 6 days ago, but we haven't really been able to do a live or a fairly live Boatman the Stache in a while, so I figured we would touch on Valentine's Day and what we did with our significant others.
I did work.
That is so romantic.
Oh, yeah. I did so much work, and that is not even inappropriate. I was working at Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I didn't really actually do anything for Valentine's Day either, but I actually did something the day before Valentine's Day. Me and my girlfriend, Colleen, who you should know from the previous Boatman and the Stache, we just went bowling, and I got her some flowers and chocolates, but it was pretty sweet. It was very sweet, actually, because she bought me something too, of course, and she bought me the thing that I liked the most, that I thought was kind of the sweetest thing, was that she bought me some Reese's peanut butter hearts. And the reason why I feel like this is so sweet is because she bought them for me, but she's also allergic to peanuts. And so I thought that was just the sweetest thing, because obviously she would never buy them for herself, but she bought some for me because she knew I liked Reese's.
Well, actually, Alyssa and I stayed in and watched 500 Days of Summer.
Oh, okay.
Which is, admittedly, it's kind of a chick flick.
Right. Well, hey. If you love someone, you're willing to watch chick flicks with them.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't a bad movie by any means, and I love Zooey Deschanel, so...
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, not all chick flicks are necessarily even bad. I'm not saying that necessarily, but yeah. I didn't say that, ladies.
I didn't say that, ladies.
Don't attack me. Don't get your pitchforks out just yet. I was merely saying that regardless of if it's good or bad, you should be willing to watch it with your woman.
Oh my God, Jimmy the Stache said that all chick flicks are not bad.
Hey, shut up. I'm going to come to your house and I'm going to burn down your floral pattern wallpaper.
Shut up, I'm your grandma. Quiet, Grandma, I'm watching BS.
All right, well, anyway, that got out of hand really quickly. That escalated very quickly.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
All right, well, and there's that. Unless you have anything more to add.
Not really about Valentine's Day.
Okay, well, now the final thing of the day is a little idea that I had, which is basically kind of like a Whose Line Is It Anyway type thing. And we're going to do for you a story. And what we're going to do is through claps, which I'm not entirely sure if you're going to hear or not. I'm not sure if I'm going to cut them out or not. Probably not. But through claps, what's going to happen is I'm going to start a story. And whenever I clap, and it could be anywhere at any part of the story, Chris is going to have to immediately pick up and continue the story as if I had never stopped talking. Now, it's not going to have to be like completely seamless, but you're going to have to, as quickly as you can, continue on the story. Skype lags a little bit, so don't expect it to be perfectly seamless. And through the magic of technology, it might end up being perfectly seamless anyway.
And you may not hear the claps, so who knows?
Yes, so technology is amazing. But anyways, don't expect this to be amazing because I'm not amazing in improv. And I'm just going to be making a story off the top of my head. I don't actually have a story for you guys. So we'll see how this goes. All right, here we go. One day, in the woods, it was foggy outside, and two people were wandering alone in the woods that I had just mentioned before, but I felt like it was necessary to mention them again. And anyway, after walking for about 5 miles, they realized that they had left their food behind. And then suddenly, out of nowhere,
a Waffle House appeared.
It was the most amazing thing ever. because they haven't had Waffle House in like 5 years. So, disregarding the fact that there was a Waffle House in the middle of the woods, the two
were attacked by a very large bear. The bear had a tattoo that said Mom, and they knew he meant business. And when the bear tried to speak, all he said was... And then he cleared his throat and said, I'm sorry, could you guys point me to the nearest rest stop? I mean, my car broke down, so my family's trying to get home.
And then they told him where to go, and he thanked them as he was on his merry way. But then again, they realized that they were hungry, and they must eat at the Waffle House. So then they walked up to the Waffle House, and right as they began to open the door, suddenly...
a mad, crazed man burst through the door and said, I ain't got no pancakes! I ain't got no pancakes! Startled, they reeled back and noticed he had just a bit of maple syrup dripping down the side of his mouth. They knew then he ate all the pancakes in Waffle House. And then they realized Waffle House doesn't only serve pancakes.
They also serve human flesh. Just kidding. It's actually a Halloween special. It's really just sausage. But anyway, after trying to get by the old man who smelled of bacon and old stale beans, that I'm not entirely sure how you can get stale. But anyways, that's not the point. They walked up to the counter, and behind the counter was an old lady with a mole on her right cheek. And of course, by cheek, I mean face. And immediately, they asked her,
yeah, can we get a table for two? We don't want to be here long. We just have to get some food. We're really hungry. Do you think you can seat us right away? And then the lady replied, well, I don't know. Let me see what I got open. Yeah, I got a table for two open. And then she walked them over. Can I start you off with some coffee? Sure, the man replied. What kind of coffee do you serve? It's just the old stale crap that IHOP won't serve. Okay then. We'll just take a water. All right, suit yourself.
And then suddenly, Strongman came out of the sky on a magical unicorn playing a guitar, and he lit everyone on fire. And it was really kind of cool, actually. And then he made out with the nearest hottie by the jukebox, and everything was awesome. The end.
Well, boy, you're forgetting something.
Oh, crap. It's an R card gauge again.
But I was waiting for my pancakes to come up from the grill fryer, cook man.
I want a sausage fudgy.
This guy's retarded.
Yes, I am.
All right, I think we're done.
Yeah. Sorry you had to sit through all of that, folks, but
But if you did, congratulations, you won a prize.
yes, you won 2 internets. Use them wisely.
And don't use them for buying stuff. Don't spend it all in one place.
Don't buy sausage fudgies.
That should be on a t-shirt.
Sausage fudgies.
No, don't buy that phrase. Don't buy sausage fudge.
Don't buy sausage fudgies. Sausage fudgies. They're sausage and fudgy. Yeah.
Oh, that should be our theme song.
All right. On that note, I think it's time to end. We've been going on for about 15 minutes now.
I think so. All right. This has been Boatman
And the Stache.
and we will talk to you soon.
Peace out.